Alexander Muthoot from Muthoot Finance, the MD, to talk about how their business is getting impacted. George, always good to have you on ET Now. Tell me, how did Muthoot Finance perform during the Onam festive season firstly, and how's the current festive season shaping up? Early days yet, but still, what's the feeler like?
Good morning. Onam season Kerala is over, but the North Indian festive season is just coming up. Dasara, Diwali, etc. We see good demand picking up, and we see good demand for funding. So, gold loan funding is doing quite well, quite strong. Just as last year, we are doing as well as last year now.
Right, okay. Mr. Muthoot, help us understand, on the back of this festive season, are you expecting a sustained uplift in the new loan originations, or is this more a one-time seasonal spike?
No, I think the GST which has come is putting more purchasing power in the hands of people, or more money in the hands of people. So people are purchasing more, and that is one side. Of course, it is creating a lot of demand for products, demand for purchases, demand for investments. So consequently, there is also a demand for the gold loan sector. The gold loans are doing actually very well now.
Yes, indeed. Mr. Muthoot, morning. This is Shrishti also joining in. With respect to the gold prices, there's been no stopping in the international and domestic markets as well. But help us understand, what are the mitigation strategies that you are working with, and any adjustments expected in the loan-to-value ratio?
Yeah, I think we have a robust system of loan-to-value pricing, loan-to-value. How we determine the loan-to-value? Because it's only 75% is the maximum loan-to-value. But of course, there is one very big important thing which is there for the gold loan sector. It is not a loan against gold. It is only loan against gold ornaments. It's only household ornaments. So although we give 75% of the price of the gold content, the value of the ornament is definitely much more than 100 rupees. Maybe another 20% more is the making charge, etc. So in effect, the equity of the investor is much more than the 25% margin. And today, if you look at our disbursements also, today today's price, our actual loan to value is only 58%. That means people have not borrowed the whole money. So people take only money, only what they need. So in that respect, the loan to value is actually it's a correct measure, and we don't see any problem coming in the loan to value side, even if the price maybe corrects or maybe stabilizes in going forward.
Okay. Also, George, wanted to talk about the non-gold loan business as well, because that was intended to rise by about almost 15 to 20%, right? What specific initiatives and timelines will you use to achieve that milestone, and any revision that you would have put in place in terms of your growth guidance?
Yeah, I think we have today about 10% of our portfolio in non-gold loan business, including the microfinance, personal loan, home finance, etc. Maybe 10 to 11% only. But today, the gold loan sector is actually doing so well that is also growing much faster. So going forward, although we thought that we should have about 15 or 20% of non-gold loan portfolio in the next 2-3 years, but I think the gold loan will take a little more precedence, and because it's much more safer, much more better, and of course, much more profitable also.
Mr. Muthoot, let's move away from gold for a bit, and let's talk about your other non-gold arms like Muthoot Money, for example. How much fresh capital are you expecting to see there? What form of capital will you be committing in other subsidiaries in terms of your non-gold portfolio?
In the non-gold loan portfolio, we have the housing finance, which is purely giving housing finance to the affordable housing. It has a portfolio of about 3,000 crores. It's a 100% wholly owned subsidiary. So recently, we introduced about 200 crores of capital in that because it needed capital. So that was about the home loan portfolio. I think this year they would like to reach it to about 4,000 crores of AUM. It's a small growth of 1,000 crores is what we think in that. As far as the Muthoot Money is concerned, it was started as a vehicle finance company. using giving money for used vehicles, used cars, used trucks, CVs, etc. But over the last, after the COVID, we went through a bad patch, and now we are actually scaling down the vehicle portfolio, and it is almost coming to nil. And we have started gold loan business in that Muthoot Money. So Muthoot Money is also a wholly owned subsidiary. It is doing gold loan business today. It has sufficient capital and it is seeing good growth also. They open branches where Muthoot Finance does not have branches.
Right, and Mr. Muthoot, with respect to Belstar Microfinance, now that's offering gold loans in 25 branches and expected to turn profitable in Q3, what incremental AUM do you forecast on this particular segment, and what could be the timeline of growth going ahead?
Yeah, I think microfinance, Belstar, we have a 65% share in that microfinance company. It's not a wholly owned subsidiary, but a subsidiary of Muthoot Finance. It had a profit, AUM of about 10,500 crores a year back. But over the last 2-3 quarters, it has actually, we have been stabilizing the portfolio. And today it's only about 8,000 crores of portfolios there of microfinance, pure microfinance. So I think going forward, things are starting to look good, because the report I get from the Belstar team is that the new loans which they are giving now, is all the PAR is very good and the repayments are very good. So we will have some issues in the old legacy portfolio. I think in the next 1 or 2 quarters, that will also gradually run down. So probably after the two quarters or more, we'll see it stabilizing. But of course, they have also started a gold loan business in Belstar. So Belstar has already opened 50 branches for gold loan. So we have a headroom to do 40% of the microfinance business in non-gold loan microfinance portfolio, and we will be doing a good part of that in gold loans going forward. Today, the gold loan portfolio is very small because we just started. So we plan to open about 200 branches going forward in this year itself.
All that optimism, George, is reflecting on your stock as well right now. We started off quiet and now it's almost on its way to a